better now. The 2 flame trenches for the SRBs, and the one that's closer to us is the flame trench for the 3 main engines.
Okay.
Those gray structures that are on top of the mobile launch platform are called, we call them the tombstones, because they look like tombstones, but they're the T0 masts. And on the inside, look at the inside edges, there's a curve to it. See that curve? That's a door. And those rotate up into the top and they're counterbalanced. And then what we do is, through that door, there's connections. It's hydrogen and oxygen, it's electricity, it's nitrogen, it's water, it's everything that you would need to put into the vehicle in order to load it and tank it and get it ready for flight. And they attach it to the rear of the shuttle. They call it the T0 plate. Well, when the thing takes off, a lot of things have to take place. You fire the main engines to make sure that they all work 6 seconds before you take off. The whole vehicle is suspended on the SRBs, so it twangs forward because you're thrusting it. And then when it comes back to normal, back to straight up, is when they launch the SRBs. At the exact moment that the SRBs launch, the 4 bolts on either SRB, so there's only a total of 8 bolts that hold the entire thing to the MLP. Each one of those has 2 explosive charges, one on either side of the nut. And the whole thing explodes, and the nut falls in 2, and then the whole thing can take off.
Wow.
But when at the moment of takeoff, the way that you disconnect all of those feed lines and electrical connections and the ground data bus, which is how we control the launch from the launch control center, all of that has to separate from the vehicle. So it pulls off of the T0 plate, and then those tail service masts that you see, as soon as it's pulled into the mast, the door, which is counterweighted, slams shut before the exhaust plume can get into where the T0 plate goes.
Wow.
This is a tombstone. What part are you saying?
Okay, look at the tombstone. On the inside at the top, there's a curve. That's the door. You can actually, on the one on the left, you can see a little bit of a black
Other
gap.
side.
No, facing where the 2 tombstones are, facing each other at the top, there's a little curve. That's the door to the T0 plate.
So it's like a hatch that comes up this way.
It's a rotating cylindrical shaped door. You see it? It retracts into the tombstone, and it would be open when the shuttle's sitting on the pad. At the moment of takeoff, the doors close like this.
And then the umbilicals.
The umbilicals retract into it, and then the door will close.